Hey, what up guys, it's Orion here, and today I'm absolutely stoked. My channel just recently hit 600 subscribers, so I'm absolutely amazed by that, and over 150,000, yep, you heard right, over 150,000 total channel views, so I'm absolutely stoked and amazed by this. I can't believe my channel has finally hit 600 subscribers and over 150,000 total channel views. It's absolutely amazing, and today I've got an awesome creepy ass story for you guys. It is about my encounter with a ghost. It is 100% true. Now I know what you guys are thinking, Orion, ghosts don't exist. Well, hear me out. If you're skeptical about ghosts, about whether they exist or not, just listen to what I have to say in this story, and it might change your mind. As I said before, I would not bullshit about this, excuse me, but I just wanted to take this time before I get into the story to say thank you to everyone who subscribed to my channel. Thank you everyone for liking my videos, commenting on my videos, favoriting my videos, viewing my videos, giving me a shout out. Thank you guys, you've made me so happy, and I'm looking forward to future videos and stuff to do with this channel. I've got a lot planned. Also guys, this is a 64-1 gameplay on Domination Advanced Warfare Solar. I go absolutely ham. I've been saving up this game specifically, and if this video could hit 69 likes, that would be absolutely hilarious, but not 70. 70 would ruin it. Just 69, guys. Just keep it to 69. Anyway, guys, also, comment what you think of the story. I want to hear your opinion on ghosts and stuff. So, yeah, I'll be getting into the story now. So, this went back about 2 months. My parents went away for the weekend and left me at home, and I was quite stoked about this. I don't get many weekends by myself with a free house. So I was very, very excited. You know, I had some shit planned. And it was a Friday night, and I'd gone over to a mate's for some drinks. I ended up having 10 beers there, and I had 5 left over, and it hit 11 o'clock. You know, everyone was going home. They had shit to do the next day, but not me. So I'm on my way home, and I'm thinking, ooh, I got 5 beers left. I've got a free house. I'm gonna keep on having fun. So I get home, I open up the door, and I'm like, the party don't start till I walk in. You know, I must have sounded like the biggest fucking tosser. But sometimes when I get drunk, I'll try and be funny and say lame song lyrics. Just out of the ordinary. That's just what I do. Anyway, that's not the point of the story. I get inside and I start drinking my beers. I'm like, oh yeah, this is fucking awesome. You know, I turn up the music real loud. I dance around the house, that kind of thing. Just anything you'd really do while wasted with a free house to yourself. So, I decided to make a feed, and I went out to my kitchen. Now, the thing you need to know about my kitchen is it's connected to my living room, and there's about 7 glass doors, and it overlooks the canal system, so the water. Now, on these glass doors are these blinds, and each blind, a blind, for those of you who don't know, is kind of like a curtain, but you kind of wind it down. So what you use to wind it up and down is this rope that comes 2/3 down the glass door. Another thing you need to know about me is ever since I was 3, I've had this irrational, stupid fear of ghosts. I don't know what it is, but if I'm alone in a house, it doesn't really happen often these days, but if I'm alone in a house in the middle of the night and it's dark, I'll feel like I'm being watched or something ridiculous like that. It's just me being a paranoid fuck, but it is what it is. Anyway, this particular night I was sweet. I was making my feed, but then a loud noise just snapped my attention towards the TV. A bunch of DVDs fell off the speakers by themselves, like a stack of DVDs just fell off. Now, it instantly grabbed my attention and my eyes darted to that point of the room. But then I noticed something very, very creepy. The blind ropes, like the blind chain ropes that hang down 2/3 of the way down the window, like the glass door, started moving back and forth. Now I was like, this is fucking creepy. There's no windows open in my house. There's no doors open. There's no way the wind could be pushing that right now. But then my vision kind of focused out and I got even more terrified. I noticed that all of the blind ropes were moving at the same time. And they all started moving back and forth more and more. And they started tapping against the window. It was metal, like tapping against glass window. I don't know how to describe the sound. It was creepy as fuck. And all at once, these seven of them are just going back and forth, tapping against the window in sync. Now, I was so scared at this point. I managed, the words, fuck that shit, managed to escape from my mouth, but it sounded more like, oh, fuck that shit. Like, I was absolutely fucking terrified. I almost shat myself. I'll be honest with you guys, I was so close to shitting myself. You know how people will tell you guys a story and they'll be like, oh, and then I almost shat myself. But they didn't really almost shit themselves. They're just adding to that to the story to make you guys laugh. Well, I'm being dead set honest with you guys. I was very close to shitting myself. I was like clenching and everything, trying with all my power not to shit myself from this ghost. I like ran to my room and I darted into the corner. I was like, fuck that, a ghost is in my house. It's fucking with me. I'm in fetal position. I'm like, I have tears in my eyes. I'm moving back and forth like, fuck that. Fuck that. What do I do? I'm alone. I'm gonna die. So I decided, you know what? I'm gonna get the fuck out of this house. I don't care whether it's my house or not. Ghosts in my house, big no-no. So I ended up grabbing my beers and going to the park. And I was pacing around in circles, drinking my beer, deciding what I was going to do. I finally settled on the conclusion that I'd head back to my house. I'd lock myself in my room with the light on all night. If I fell asleep, that was great. If I didn't, then that's great too. I'd just go to my mate's house and stay there the next night. So I go back to my house and I carefully open up the front door. And something else happened that freaked the shit out of me. I shit you not, this ghost fucked with my house while I was gone. Every single painting on the wall was crooked. Now, my mum's onto this shit. She'll straighten out the paintings if they're slightly crooked. If they're not at a 90-degree angle, those paintings are getting straightened up. Like, she's real fussy about that shit. Every single one of the paintings in my house was fucking crooked. This ghost had been fucking with my house while I was gone. And I was having none of it. I was like, what do you want from me, ghost? Just leave me alone. I don't want to deal with this shit. I'm too young to die. Like, you know, I was basically crying in a drunken mess. And I ended up going to my room and I was like, oh, fuck, how do I tell my parents we're going to have to move the houses and everyone's going to think I'm crazy and I'm too young for this shit. You know, I've got a future. Like, basically almost crying. Anyway, I ended up passing out. I had another beer, passed out, woke up the next day with a sore head. I walked out, sure enough, something had been fucking with me. And then I jumped on Facebook, and that's when I realized that there was actually a minor earthquake on the Gold Coast. Yep. I was pretty embarrassed. The Gold Coast never has fucking earthquakes on it. Anyway, guys, that just happened to be like a coincidence. I was wasted at the time and home alone. It all made sense to me after that. I felt like the biggest idiot. You can see why I had to build up this story that way to be funny, guys. But, yeah, anyway, I felt like an idiot. My parents still joke about it till this day. Like, everyone, yeah, I just made a fool out of myself. I'm going to leave it there, guys. Remember to like, comment what you think, and subscribe if you're new.